Hi Sam. I'm glad you're here today. We have a new German word to learn.
Stunde.
Hi Alex. What does
Stunde.
mean?
Stunde.
Means hour in English. It can refer to a specific hour of the day, like when we say, "What time is it?" The most common usage is definitely for telling time.
Is there anything tricky about it, like false friends?
Yes, actually. In English, the word stun doesn't exist, so you might think it sounds like stand or stunt, but it doesn't relate to those words at all.
Got it. So how do we use
Stunde.
grammatically?
Stunde.
Is a feminine noun, so we say.
Die Stunde.
The plural is.
Die Stunden.
For example, you can say,
Ich habe eine Stunde gewartet.
which means I waited for an hour.
That's interesting. What would the past tense look like?
In the past tense, you'd say,
Ich wartete eine Stunde.
for I waited an hour. And in perfect, you would say,
Ich habe eine Stunde gewartet.
So the verb is
Warten.
exactly. The present tense conjugations are
Ich warte. Du wartest.
and.
Sie, es wartet.
For the imperative, you can say,
Warte.
which means wait.
where does the word
Stunde.
come from?
Stunde.
Comes from Old High German,
Stunda.
which has roots in Latin as well. It originally referred to a division of time. It's fascinating how languages evolve.
That is fascinating.
Now, let's break down the word.
Stunde.
It doesn't have a prefix or suffix, it's a standalone word.
So there's no Lego building here.
Right. But if you think of it as a unit of time, it's easier to remember.
Are there similar words in German?
Absolutely. Here are a few. With the same root, we have,
Stundensatz.
which means hourly rate. The word
Stundenplan.
means schedule.
What about other prefixes or suffixes?
Sure. If we look at other words, we have
Zuständig.
meaning responsible, where is the prefix? Then we can consider
Abstimmen.
meaning to vote, where is a prefix that means off?
How about compounds?
Yes. theirs,
Stundenhotel,
which means hourly hotel, and
stundenlang,
meaning 4 hours.
Can we practice how to use?
Stunde,
In real-life situations.
Definitely. Let's say you're at a meeting. You might say,
ich werde in einer Stunde da sein.
which means I will be there in an hour.
Okay, I'll try.
ich werde in einer Stunde da sein.
Perfect. Another situation could be at school. You could say,
Die Stunde beginnt 9 Uhr.
which translates to the class starts at 9 o'clock.
Die Stunde beginnt 9 Uhr.
Great job. Lastly, while traveling, you could say,
Ich habe eine Stunde Zeit.
meaning I have an hour of time.
Ich habe eine Stunde Zeit.
Now, let's talk about gender memory hints for.
Stunde,
The ending usually indicates a feminine noun.
That's a helpful pattern to remember.
You could think of a vivid image, like a clock with a feminine hand pointing to the hour.
Are there any usage notes I should know about?
Yes,
Stunde,
is generally used in both formal and informal contexts. Some common phrases include
eine Stunde warten,
meaning to wait for an hour, or
eine Stunde lang,
meaning for an hour.
And what about confusing words?
Watch out for
Stunde,
and
Stunde,
with a different meaning, like
Stundensatz,
because it refers to hourly rate. Let's wrap this up with some example sentences. Can you think of a sentence using
Stunde,
in the present tense?
Sure.
Ich habe eine Stunde gelernt.
Which means I studied for an hour.
Excellent. Here's another.
die Stunde ist vorbei.
Meaning the hour is over.
What about past tense?
You could say,
Gestern hatte ich eine Stunde Zeit.
which means yesterday, I had an hour of time.
I can also say,
Ich wartete eine Stunde auf dich.
right.
Exactly. Well done. Let's do a quick recall check. What does
Stunde,
mean?
It means hour.
Correct. What's its gender?
It's feminine, so.
Die Stunde.
Nice. How do you say I waited for an hour in German?
Ich habe eine Stunde gewartet.
Good. What's a related word that means schedule?
Stundenplan.
Right again. Lastly, can you give me the imperative form of?
warten,
Warte.
Great job today, Sam. So, the key takeaway is that
Stunde,
means hour, it's feminine, and used in many contexts. Keep practicing.
Thanks, Alex. I feel more confident with this word now.